Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to discuss the story Parige, second year English TSBIE second module short story Parige by V. Alvar Swami, Vatikota Alvar Swami. Parige, what is the meaning of Parige? Some are pronouncing it as Parige. No, wrong. It is not Parige, it is not Parigi, it is Parige. Parige is a Telugu word, okay? So parige means the leftover stock of harvest is called parige. So usually human beings we won't eat pariges. So it is meant for cattle. Cattle they eat pariges. Okay. So it is the waste material of the harvest after the harvest cutting, that is called parige. So V. Alvar Swami, Vatikota Alvar Swami, he is the first Telugu novelist of Telangana state. He is from Nalgonda district, and he was the uncle of the great Telangana poet Dr. Dasharathy Rangacharya. He was not only a poet but also a political activist, human right activist, and he revolted against the Nizam rule at that time only. So in those days, landlords, rich people, upper caste landlords, they used to harass Dalits, Harijans, poor people. So they were ill treated by the rich. Okay, so the present story is also about one Harijan, one Dalit Malaya. So we have to note down one point here. Vatikota Alvar Swami is not a Dalit, he is a Brahmin. So being an upper caste person, V. Alvar Swami, he wrote about Dalits. He wrote about the downtrodden. That is the greatness of V. Alvar Swami, Vatikota Alvar Swami. So the great personality in the history of Telangana literature. So the story opens with a jail scene. Okay, so it was 7 p.m. All the prisoners, they locked the cells. Sorry, they were sent into the cells, and the Jawans locked the cells, and they were gossiping in the veranda. So in one cell, one prisoner, newly arrived prisoner, he was crying, he was weeping, and fellow prisoners came to him. They inquired, why are you crying, Malana? Why are you crying? Then he started telling his story. This is a flashback. So Malaya was a Harijan, and he was from Khanapuram village, and his father was bedridden. So he had a sister. Mother died while giving birth to his sister many years ago, and sister's marriage, the responsibility of her marriage also lies upon Malaya, his shoulders, and a lot of responsibility is there on his shoulders. And Malaya is the sole breadwinner for the family. He was a hired laborer, a very poor family, leading a very miserable life. So one day when he came to his house from outside, father was suffering from severe hunger. Malaya feared that he was about to die. He wanted to save his father by hook or crook. So he went outside in the evening hours, and he wanted to get something from anywhere. So there, one field he saw, he came across one landlord and some laborers. They were packing up, they were winding up the work, and he wanted to go to the landlord, and he wanted to request him to for some money by telling his pathetic story, miserable condition. But Malaya observed that the workers, they were haggling over the wages. The landlord was not paying the workers properly. So Malaya thought that definitely he won't help me. In spite of their hard work, the landlord was not paying them properly. He was throwing very little amount. Okay, hard bargain was going on. So definitely he won't help me. So he decided not to go to the harsh landlord, heartless landlord. So he went to the other field where he saw some pariges, and happily he collected some pariges. He wanted to boil them. So he wanted to arrange some food for his father and sister that night at any cost. So he made a bundle of parigas in his towel. So suddenly a tall man shouted from behind. He was the landlord. Landlord was there only. So Malaya started running, and Malaya was chased by the landlord. And Malaya entered his village at the panchayat shed during at 7 or 8 p.m. night time. So some people were standing over there. To his great surprise and shock, his sister was there. She was crying. So Malaya got surprised by seeing his sister over there at this time. How come you are here? You are supposed to be in house. Father is not well. So there, the police Patel the person who was taking care of the law and order in that particular village. In those days, he was called Police Patel. So he was ordering his sister to go to the nearby village to do a bonded labor work in another rich man's house, and his sister was denying the orders made by the landlord, Police Patel. So Police Patel got furious. In the meantime, the man who was chasing Malaya bit him hard on his back. So Malaya fell down. He was crying, crying, crying. Sister was also crying, and Malaya was accused of stealing paddy. Actually, he collected some pariges, waste material, which were meant for cattle only, animals only, but he was accused of stealing paddy by that landlord, and he was tied to a post, okay, to a pillar like that. So he was chained, and he was handed over to the police, and 3 months imprisonment. So sentenced to 3 months imprisonment. Malaya was, for no mistake, he was sent to jail. So okay, that's why he is in jail now. So one day he was taken to the main road to do some work, and he came across one of his villages over there. He took permission from the Jawans, the police constables, and he approached his villager, and he greeted him, and he asked about, anxiously he asked about his members of family. Do you know any news about my dear friend? I am from your village. I am Malaya. Do you recognize me? Any news about my father, about my sister? Then the villager told him his father died many days ago when he came to jail, and sister was sent to the nearby village to do hired labor, bonded labor work. No news about his sister. Nothing was heard about his sister, and his house was in a dilapidated condition. So on hearing this, Malaya became emotional. He wanted to shout, he wanted to cry loudly, but he controlled himself. He was scared of the police, and he came back to the prison. And after entering the cell, he was weeping, he was crying, crying. That is the opening scene here. That's why he is crying. This is a flashback. The whole story is the flashback, okay? That's why he recollected the past events, and he was crying by remembering his father and sister. What about my sister? Where has she gone? Where has she gone? So like that he was shouting and he was crying, okay? That's all about the story. This is a very tragic story of a Dalit, a Harijan, okay, Malaya. Actually, it was written in Telugu by Dr. V. Alvar Swami, what you call Alvar Swami. The book's name is Inside the Prison, Jailu Lopala, and it was translated into English by Usman University Professor Dr. Ella Naga. Okay, this part you have to write in the context part. Okay, right. So that's all about the lesson story Parige. I hope that you have enjoyed the story, you have understood the story. Okay, thanks for watching my videos. We'll meet again soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Jai Hind.